Okay, let's be real. I am struggling today. I am not feeling present. I am anxious. I am obsessing and thinking a lot. And I went to record this video inviting myself to get into the flow state because I want to be in the flow state. I like being in the flow state. And I was, whether I'm trying too hard or pressuring myself, I recorded something and then I was like, nope, I give up. I give up. Do not force it. Show up authentically. Share what's real. Share from the truth. The truth is that I have an ache in my heart. A pit in my stomach, anxiety, lots of thoughts. I am aware. This is the practice of awareness. And when we are aware, we are not giving our power away. If I allow the ruminations and the obsessive thinking or the ache in my heart to completely take over, then I cry, then I overthink, then I analyze. The thinking is there so that I'm protecting myself from my heart's feeling, because my heart is feeling the ache, the longing. My stomach, the top of my stomach is feeling the fear, the doubt. And what if? What happens in what if? What happens in the what if thinking? What if I get stuck in that? What if I drop all of the thoughts? Then I have to be in the feeling, and the feeling is uncomfortable. And most of the time, we are avoiding or escaping or protecting against a feeling. And as I've shared before in other videos, a lot of the feeling is a fear of disappointment, a fear of being let down, a fear of putting so much time and effort and energy into something and then it doesn't come to fruition. Okay, I've been there before. Follow it back, follow the trail. What if I don't get this thing? What if I do not live out my purpose? Then what? Then I'll feel lost. Then I will feel like I failed. And what about that? Just keep taking it. Then what? Then what if I feel like I failed? What if I do fail? Okay. Do this for yourself. What do you tend to get stuck on or notice in regards to your self-image? The way you identify yourself. So if you identify yourself as an anxious person, which I've done, okay, well, what am I anxious about? The unknown. Okay, what happens when you're in the unknown? I don't know. I can't figure it out. And what does that feel like? Well, I don't truly allow myself to always feel that or to go into that, to lean into that, because I tend to get in my head and I think and I try to solve and put in pieces and project things out into the world. Well, this must be what's going on. And if I focus on that, then I don't have to feel the unsettledness of not knowing and being in the uncertainty. I cannot predict what is going to happen. I cannot predict what will come when I post this video. I might imagine, oh, this is gonna get a lot of likes and that will feel good. But why am I focused? Like, why? Ask yourself why. Why am I focused on the outcome? Why do I need it to be a lot of likes and comments and viewers. I could follow that trail because then I'll know I'm making a difference. I'll know that I'm helping people or I'm resonating and connecting with people. It's more that, as I've shared in other videos too, this searching for connection, which means that I don't feel connected right now, and that's true. That's really true. That's why my day has been a struggle, because I'm not connected to what? To the earth, to the universe, to the moment, to my body, to myself, to a higher power, to source, to God, to another person. And am I perceiving that? Am I living out that self-fulfilling prophecy, that belief that then, oh, I just struggle to connect, I'm not connected. Most of the time, I'm not connected. I detached when I was younger. I disconnected from people around me to protect myself. I know my story. I disconnected likely as a baby, as an infant, out of protection because the people around me weren't maybe as nurturing or as loving or as connected as I maybe needed them to be. And I'm not blaming them or faulting them. That's what gets rewritten. That's what gets shifted and changed. And that's why these videos are so transformational for me. I invite you to put on a camera, press play, and record yourself talking. The aha moments will come in the midst of your flow state. And I struggled to get here because I wasn't being authentic. I was trying to create a video on certain content that I had predicted in my mind. Then I signed on and it just wasn't working. Thank you, universe, for showing me what I needed to see in the present moment. Everything around you is information right there in the present moment, all of the time. When you are present and you are willing, not trying, and I wasn't. I started talking and then I'm here. Now I'm not thinking, now I am flowing, and this is my favorite state. And I get to be here with you right now. Be here with me. Be here with you. Be here. Comment if you're here with me. Comment that you're listening. Comment, I'm here. I'm here. And dedicate to yourself. I'm going to choose the next best, most authentic thing. And maybe, just maybe, it's turning on a camera and recording yourself. Try it for 30 days. Record yourself and see what happens. You will have shifts. You will have revelations. You will have the breakthrough moments that you're not trying or forcing. And if it doesn't occur right away, that's okay. We don't need the external evidence to trust and to know within yourself. We often get caught up in, it hasn't happened yet, there's no evidence for this. Well, maybe you're blocking it, or maybe it's not the time. Coming back to what resonates and what's true to your heart. And my heart was aching. My heart was aching because I was disconnected. I don't want to say attached, but to myself. That's when your heart closes, and my heart is like this expansion. It's open, it's here, it's ready to receive. And I have received things. I have had miracles. Notice every small miracle. Every small miracle. What's the story? What's the narrative? Follow the trail. If I don't get to live out my purpose, then I'm not helping people. And if I'm not helping people, then am I valuable? If people aren't liking and commenting, am I connecting with anybody? If I'm not connecting, if I'm not connected, do I exist? Am I worthy? Am I valuable? I know I'm worthy simply because I exist. My existential mind struggles because sometimes I feel like I don't exist. And that was a big realization, that if I'm not witnessed by somebody else, then am I real? Do I exist? And it's not a matter of questioning it. It's a matter of affirming to myself, I am real and I exist. And I am worthy simply because I exist. And I am a person that is connected to myself, present in the moment, living in flow state, having ideas come up when I'm in the flow state, loving the process, being here right now, and loving this, communicating with myself and with who is ever listening. And sometimes I get no comments, and I could dwell on that. And I don't dwell on it, but I catch myself looking. How many views did I get? Who else here has a YouTube channel? Who else here has social media? Who else here tends to look for, did I get a like? Are people commenting? Did that person look at my story? Did they read my message? Why haven't they responded? These are attachment-based issues from attachment theory. Insecure attachment. Rewrite that. Rewrite it. I am a securely attached person that has an open heart, that lives in the flow state, that loves the process. And make it big. Feel it change in your energy. You probably felt that shift from when I started this video 11 minutes ago. Hear the sounds. Real life, let it be messy. We ebb and we flow. When I started this video almost 12 minutes ago, I was here like, I'm struggling. And I was in that moment. And I was vulnerable and honest with you, with me in this recording. And now, my shoulders are more lifted, my chest is opening, my head is reaching for the sky. Watch transformation happen moment by moment by moment in the process, simply because you show up and you try to do something, you do something different. And I did do something different. I stopped the previous recording and I got up on here and I shared from my most authentic place at that moment, which is that this morning, today has been hard, and it still might be hard, and I might remain uncomfortable, and I might fall back into that heart space of that ache, that loneliness, that anxiety, because I don't know, and I want to know, and I want to figure it out, and I want to predict. I'm even noticing, again, the power of awareness. Practice awareness, speak it out loud. I'm noticing myself thinking, this video is gonna get more views now. Oh my God. It's comical because an old part of me still exists inside. That old part of me is having a really difficult time letting go. That old part of me so badly, and I'm getting emotional saying this, so badly wants to stay. And I know that I'm growing and that I'm expanding and that you can do the same thing. But it does take a shedding of the old and stepping into your power, because you deserve that power. You deserve to own your voice, speak your truth, be powerful, because you know it. Deep down, you know that you are. You are. And it's okay to let yourself be seen. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to cry on camera. It's okay to feel. It's the most human thing. Go back. Go back and tell yourself how thankful you are, how appreciative you are. And that every part of you matters. Every part of you matters. And it's not that you're letting that part disappear, or that you're going to forget that part. That part gets a new role. That part gets to join you. That part no longer has to control. That part has the opportunity to trust, to lead, to trust the leader. That leader is you at your most highest aware state. And it comes about when you are flowing or in meditation, when you are present and you listen, you feel. You are not your feelings, but you can allow yourself, and you may allow yourself to feel, to notice, to bring it to the surface, and to shine with it, to shine with it. You get to shine together. Change your body language. Empower yourself. Flow. Commit. Turn on a camera. Start recording. See what happens. You amaze me. Check out my other videos. If you want to join my course and community, AMAZE, I am not necessarily above any of you. It is all of us together. I'm not the guru on the mountain. I'm not the expert. I have a lot of experience, and yes, education and training and licensing. But really, we are co-creators. I facilitate from an intuitive place. We have live meetings, experiential exercises throughout the course, a chat group. Check it out. It's in the comments or in the description. I'd love to meet you live and in person. You amaze me.